Hello all, welcome to part 45, and in the last part I chose to send all the other kids into there because I'm cruel like that, plus I wanted to rank up with Mimi over Yamato. So, I forget this guy's name in Japanese. I think it begins with an A. But I know that in English, I think it's Scorpiomon, so forgive me, but I will be referring to him by his English name, because I cannot for the life of me remember what his name is in Japanese. So, all the other kids are being trapped in there, bar from Joe and Mimi, because I picked the first decision with Joe. If you pick the first decision, Joe and Mimi will be the only ones standing. The other kids will go into the shack, and you have to beat this guy with just Zudomon and Lilymon. If you pick the second option, you will have the whole party at your command. None of the kids will go into the shack. But the reason why I picked the first option and made it more difficult for myself, well, there's multiple reasons. Like I said, the biggest reason is I want to rank up with Mimi over Yamato. I don't really feel like I need to rank up with Yamato anymore. But I do need to rank up at least once more with Mimi. The second reason, I think these guys could do with the screen time. Haven't really seen a whole lot of Lilymon or Zudomon in battle, so I think it'd be nice to give these two a little bit more screen time so that you can see them in battle a little bit more. And yeah, they're the two main reasons why I did this, why I chose to do it this way. So, I'm going to be using a flower cannon rather a lot and praying that that poisons. And I do apologise, I've had to cut out a lot of background sound, that's why I'm not talking as much. But let's see what other moves that, that's another move that Lilymon has in her arsenal. She also has a move where she summons like some kind of daisy chain thing. It's the thing that she used to calm Digimon down back in the real world. But fuck that. Why would I want to use that? I'm going to use Flower Cannon mainly because it's the strongest attack that she has, and plus there's also a chance it could poison. This guy's really not that tough, and I actually successfully managed to poison him, which is good. This guy isn't really that tough. He's not the easiest guy you're going to encounter, but really, he's not that hard either. Shouldn't really have any troubles facing him on with just Zudomon or Lilymon. And if you have the whole party at your command, you definitely won't have any trouble with him. He goes down quite quickly compared to a lot of others. And like I say, I'm just going to keep abusing the fuck out of Flower Cannon. Because it is the strongest move Lilymon's got. Unfortunately, Lilymon's not very defensive. So, when she takes damage quite a lot. And that can be a problem. But we're nearly done. This guy's nearly defeated, and he is defeated. Okay, fine. So with that, we've defeated Scorpiomon. That's nearly a level up for both of those guys, so that's good. Sad to say, I won't be resorting to these guys a lot from this point in the game onwards. I'll mainly be resorting to the two Megas and Angelmon in most of my big fights, I should say. Which is another reason, like I say, I wanted to give these guys screen time, because they're not going to really get much of an opportunity otherwise. Mind you, there is one fight where Seadramon has to take part in, and I'm not going to spoil anything. Because it's quite the surprise, I will say that, if you've not watched the anime. So the rest of the kids come out, and they ought to be bloody damn apologetic for not listening to Joe. You always rank up with Taichi no matter what decision you choose. But if you choose the first decision, you rank up with Mimi. If you chose the second decision and chose to have your whole party with you, you'll rank up with Yamato and not Mimi. And like I said, I wanted to rank up with Mimi. So that's why I made things a little bit tougher for myself. Not that much tougher, because let's face it, Scorpiomon's not a hard Digimon to fight. Oh, thank God for that. It's Whamon. When you see that shaking, you think, oh God, oh no. It's MetalSeadramon. No, it's not. Because obviously this is the sea, this is MetalSeadramon's territory. So, Whamon's come along, and he's obviously, he's still on our side. So we still have allies here and there and everywhere. He's still fucking huge. So that episode comes to a close. Well, sort of. MetalSeadramon's now talking to Scorpiomon. I'm presuming he's pissed off that the kids have got away. Wouldn't surprise me. Is it just me, or does Scorpiomon's head, like eyebrow head thing, they look like joysticks from an arcade machine? Can you just imagine jumping on the back of his head and just fiddling with those, just like, yay, joysticks. So, next episode, we get to take control of Hikari, but I'm going to save first because, well, just because I can. Scorpiomon was not a hard fight, but let's face it, I think it's best to, you know. So I'm going to get the Megas on board because in this episode, well, the end of this episode, I will be fighting the first of the Dark Masters. Yeah, already. I know, the game doesn't give you much of a chance, does it? It just flings them all at you, one at a time. Man. MetalSeadramon will be finished, hopefully by the end of this part. And that will finish off one of the Dark Masters, which is all good. It's all good with me. Even if Piermon is the toughest of them, we just got to get rid of the other three first so that they can't back him up. So, this is more exposition, Whamon explaining shit. I'm presuming he's talking about how MetalSeadramon may have changed things with like the sea life and stuff. I'm not sure. I can't. It goes without saying I can't read Japanese kanji or whatever it is. So it's just a case of Whamon explains shit to the kids, and then he takes them inside him so that they can go under the sea and just swim around and go somewhere else. I don't understand it, but fine. I think MetalSeadramon's coming. Just judging by the fact that there's loads of exclamation marks and oh shit kind of reactions. Or I could be wrong. Like I say, Whamon takes the kids inside of him just so they can explore under the sea. Well, at least it's not like the last time we ran into Whamon where he actually genuinely tried to eat us because he had a black gear inside of him. This time he's This time he's on our side. He's doing it to protect us. He's not going to digest us. How can you stop your digestive system running, Whamon? Aren't you going to make yourself sick doing that? So there's all this talk. They're obviously inside Whamon at this point. And Kushiro hits upon an idea where they can use like echoes from like loud sounds to find out where they're going. And if you've paid close attention, you'll notice that Hikari's got a whistle round her neck. So he's going to kind of use Hikari's whistle to try and get a rough idea of our bearings so that we can figure out where we've got to go underwater. I found this bit not really annoying as such, but just, I don't know, kind of pointless almost. So you can rank up with nearly everybody here with Hikari. Twice, in fact. I suppose that she needs it, but still. Option 1 for Yamato. She's already ranked up with Yamato once already, so technically she's on target there. She's got at least 5 rank ups with Yamato, so that's good. Kushiro is option 1, so that's that rank up done. Move down here, and Joe. And then I don't think I need to rank... Technically don't need to rank up with Joe anymore, but I'm going to just if I need to. Mimi. And that's option 1. And then we need to go and chat to Taichi. I don't think... No, you can't rank up with Taichi. That's fine. Can't rank up with Sora either. Or Takeru. Okay, so I was wrong. You can't rank up with everybody. You can rank up with about half the team, not the whole team. So now we're going to do this whole whistle, echo, sound, direction, thingy-majiggy. Well, you guys have also successfully made Whamon go deaf, so... yeah, arseholes. So now we get to pick a bunch of directions. Yeah, so now we can get to pick direction that we want to go in. And this bit can be kind of confusing if you can't understand any sort of Japanese. So I think we want the bottom one. And then I believe you get an option, you know, three different options presented to you next time round. And the middle one enables you to go into a cave where you can do some grinding. So if you wanted to, you can do that, but I don't really want to. I'm feeling very cocky. We should be fine. Because once we get outside of Whamon, we get to fight MetalSeadramon. And, yeah. All turning. I'm sorry to say I just find this bit kind of a little bit tedious. Maybe that's just because I can't really read Japanese. If I could, it'd be easy. I wouldn't think anything of it. I kind of hit the point where I was just kind of tapping random buttons. I did follow a walkthrough though, so I did have a rough idea of which one I needed to pick, but it was just kind of like, it wasn't clear which one was right and which one was left, because, yeah, can't read this. So, we now get a chance to talk to everyone with Hikari again, and I believe now you can kind of rank up with everybody. I'm not going to save just yet though. We'll talk to Yamato again. That'll give us 6 points with Yamato, so I definitely don't need to rank it up with him anymore. Takeru, we should be able to rank up with you this time round. And that's option 1. And Sora, we should be able to rank up with you again. Well, didn't get to rank up with you last time around, but this time round we should be able to. Joe? Not that I need to rank up with you anymore, but okay. Option 2. And we'll chat with Koshiro before because I might accidentally end up leaving him out. Okay, option 2. And then I believe we can rank up with Mimi, and we still can't rank up with Taichi. I don't understand why, but okay. The game doesn't want you ranking up with Taichi just yet. Nonetheless, rank up with Mimi. Yeah, this time around you can rank up with nearly everybody. The only person you can't rank up with is Taichi, Hikari's own bloody brother. Is it because he's your sibling, Hikari? Is that why you feel you can't rank up with him? I saved the game so that I've got all the shit ready. And yeah, got to rank up with 3 more people with Hikari. That's Taichi, Sora and Takeru. And then she should be able to get her Tailmon's Mega Form as well. Now the sensible thing to do would have been to Digichip up at this point, and I didn't think to do so. Which just goes to show how foolish I was, because we are going up against MetalSeadramon, who is a Dark Master. So don't do what I did and just rush in. Make sure you sort out your Digichips. I recall taking a whole bunch off of Yamato, so unless I put them on between parts, but I really don't think that I did. I would know if I had. So we surface, he drops us off on this beach, and well, we're about to get attacked by MetalSeadramon, because the guy's a prick and he can't leave us alone. Even though he's only come across us like one other time, and that was when he was with all the other Dark Masters. He didn't really do anything to us, he was just like, hey, look at me, I'm a Dark Master. Look at how cool I am. So, yeah, MetalSeadramon's going to attack us. Whamon's going to try and protect us. And we get this cutscene where they fight. Whamon knocks MetalSeadramon aside, but MetalSeadramon kills Whamon. That wanker! So this is roughly the point where, like I say, the anime started killing off a ton of good Digimon. Just because. To emphasise how dark these Dark Masters are. They feel no guilt about killing innocents. Mind you, Vandemon didn't either, but, well, you just didn't see it as much. I mean, this is the same. That was Vandemon who killed bloody Pumpmon and Gotsumon, and then went on to kill Wizardmon. But whatever. I think this is also just to kind of make you feel some sort of kind of hopelessness. Anyway, I highly recommend, like, same kind of lineup that you had for when you fought Whamon, that is both Megas and Whamon, because Megas attack the hardest and Whamon's got healing powers, so yeah. And in spite of that, I still struggled in this fight. Like I say, Digi-chips, use them. Don't be ignorant like I was and just rush straight in. Because this guy is tough. He is a Dark Master. He's not the toughest Dark Master, but he can give you some chip if you're not prepared. And he can also boost his own stats. Well, that's great, isn't it? I think he's got that bloody attack up bloody stat. For fuck's sake. Oh, great. Oh, for fuck's sake, he's knocked out my healer. See, that's why I kind of said that I didn't do so great here. He knocked out 2 of my team. But I do have the 1000 HP recover on the Tailmon, so I knew she was always going to come back. So first off, I better heal, because knowing this prick, he'll end up knocking both of the only 2 team members I've got left out. I really want to get as much attack off on this guy as I possibly can, and oh my god, I've got attack up on a Whamon as well, but it's not having anywhere near the effect that I would have liked. That's why I say, you've got to be prepared, and I wasn't. I was totally not prepared. And like I said, I'm just kind of leaving Gabumon on the floor for the time being, because I can't really do much. I really want to keep Whamon alive. And I don't want to lose my healer either, so I'm just kind of having to make do, almost. Right now I should be able to revive Gabumon with this revive item I have. It's handily stashed away. Hopefully he won't get knocked out again. I've just got to be a little bit more on the ball. Like I say, be prepared when you're going up to when you're going up against any Dark Master. Just make sure you're prepared, because they're not easy. They're Dark Masters. They're not meant to be easy fights. And that attack can go fuck itself with a giant iron pole. Mostly, like I say, just going to be abusing the heal ability here, because I don't want to lose either of my Megas now, because I don't think I've got any more healing items stashed aside. No, I haven't got any more revive items, so I don't really want to take the risk. So I'm probably going to take a bit of a risk here doing this, but yeah, well, we should be fine. As long as he keeps using that attack, it's nowhere near as strong, even if it does have the break side effect. All I need is for MetalSeadramon to keep attacking Whamon, because he's just boosting attack. Oh, actually, I think I do have another revive. Okay, so I can afford to lose one Digimon one more time. I don't want to, though. Just to clarify that, I don't want to. And that attack ability is useless when it's being used against you. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is your problem with my healer? Right, I need her. Oh, God. Where is that? I'm sure I saw another revive. There. Like I say, go into this fight prepared. I did not. That's why I'm sucking so hard. I'm going to need to use a healing item, because otherwise you're going to end up getting knocked out. Let's get you evolved up again. And why the fuck not? Saint Air. I'm not going to risk it anymore. Taking risks doesn't always pan out. Oh, this guy's a prat. I really need some defense on Whamon. Why didn't I just think ahead? Oh. And especially because his attack keeps boosting. Oh, this is irritating. So I'm just going to have to keep abusing Saint Air and praying that he doesn't go for a double attack against Whamon. Because if he attacks Whamon twice, that's it for her. Well, actually, scratch that. I'm assuming his attack went down because that didn't knock her out. But we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. And that works out quite nicely because now that's a tag team attack. Oh, I wish he didn't have attack up as an ability. Oh my god. That is so irritating. I can't even put into words just how irritating it is. Well, as long as he uses that attack, I'm fine. And you really shouldn't have attacked Whamon if you didn't want Whamon's attack to rise, because it's got the same ability as you prick. So he's going to do a ton of damage. And I appreciate that. That tag team came at a good time. See, I'm confident I'm going to beat him now, but... Well, at the time I was playing this, I was confident I was going to beat him. But, you know, be prepared, because otherwise he's going to thrash you. Whoa. So use Saint Air, quick! I don't want to lose. And I don't know why, but I decided to go with Gaia Force instead. You know, it's all about using the Force and all that. But I think that I was thinking hopefully it might enable me to do the tag action with Yamato. That's probably why I did it. 800 HP is not a lot, but it's going to do something. Okay. We're nearly there. Just going to have to heal again. That's all Whamon ever seems to be fucking doing is healing. If I didn't have her, then this fight would be lost. I feel no guilt in saying that. And this should hopefully finish him off. Oh yes! One Dark Master dead. To be honest, I could have handled that fight much better, but shit happens. That's why I say, plan your Digichips. Don't just charge in without them, otherwise you'll end up with having a really hard time. Nonetheless, MetalSeadramon is dead. That is one less Dark Master I need to worry about. Only one down, 3 to go. Only 3 more Dark Masters and then that's it. Then I've saved the world and we can go home. And eat pizza and curry and whatever the fuck they want to eat. So obviously, even though we've defeated a Dark Master, the fact that Whamon has died still weighs very heavily on the kids. So, yeah. They aren't all like, oh yay, we've killed him. They're all like, oh no, Whamon's died. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part where we'll make a start on heading into Pinocchiomon's territory.